everyone! So I am back with another video in my Book of Me project. I apologize if you can hear noise. I do have my window open while I'm working on this. So I wanted to come on and just sort of continue to work through it. So again, if you didn't see my first video where I explained my project and decorated my cover, I will leave a link to that in the description box down below, and it will be in the end screen as well. So I just kind of want to come on and just continue working in this book. So I need to figure out exactly what I'm going to do on this page. What I did was, if you noticed in the first video, it was kind of open, like it was coming apart. So all I did was glued these 3 pages together. But this has some writing that I kind of want to cover up. And I think I'm going to glue these 2 pages together to this, and then this will be my first page in my book. So I have to figure out what exactly I want to do here. I don't know if I want to cover it with some pattern paper or what, but I have an assortment of stuff here, you know, in my little, you can't see it's off camera, but my little organizer here. I'm wondering if I want to do like write the Book of Me again, or I'm definitely going to cover it though. That I know I want to do. I just don't know exactly how. Do I want to cover it with a doily? Do I want to paint it? Like cover it with gesso, or I have some papers. I mean, these are 6 by 6. So I probably might need to use a 8 by 8 piece of paper. I have that pattern. I'm gonna pull out what I have here. I have this one. I have the rollerblades. I really like the rollerblades. That one. I have these bows. I have this ledger paper, and I think I might want to print off another sheet of that one. This one. And then this is a Prima paper. It's from a Prima pad, but I really like this side of it. I thought that would match well. And I do have some 12 by 12 sheets of paper. I don't have many. Again, a lot of them are from whatever I had left over from the confetti collection. So I had this glitter one, and the back side is these hearts. I won a giveaway on International Scrapbooking Day from scrapbook.com, and so this is some scrapbook customs paper, and it's just single-sided, but I really liked the polka dots, and I love the stripes. I liked how this sort of mint green color matched with everything. And then this is more confetti paper, so that's a little too bold. And I have this gold foiled one, and the back is this really pretty pattern. So I just gotta figure out what kind of color paper I want to put in here. I really like the green, like putting a green piece of paper in here. So I'm either thinking the floral, or let's see, what other green, or maybe this ledger has a little bit of that green in it, and the greens. So I'm going to take out the green papers. And see. I like the idea of putting like a doily there too. So I think the stripe would be a little too much, so I'm gonna put that away. I like the circle. Yeah, I think that would be too much too, the ledger. And I really like this floral. I actually have 2. One of them I think came out printed a little lighter. Printed out a little bluer because I was running out of ink. It'll be like that, maybe that tape on the bottom. And then I kind of like the idea of the doily here like this, and then maybe again the title here, the Book of Me, maybe Book of Me Volume 1. Yes, I'm really like the floral, so I'm going to go with the floral. And I'm just gonna stick it down there, so let's see. I I probably should cut it down to size first before I decide to glue it down. This doily is a little big. So maybe that one will be better. I think this is like an 8x8 doily. This is more of a 6x6. So I think I'm going to do this like this so that I have this piece on this side. So I'm going to have to glue this down and then glue those pages down. So just glued all that together. So there's this big thick page, and now I'm just gonna glue this to both sides so that it shows on both sides. I'm actually not going to glue this down because I might want to put something here depending how I want this page to look. So I'm just going to leave it like that and just continue to work on this page. So I think I would want this to say the Book of Me here. So I might need to go find some alphas, some smaller alphas to put that there. Took out a lot of stuff. Let's see. These are like a script. Check out these little black ones too from Felicity Jane. But I don't think these will go. So these are gold glitter. These are gold foil. These are really tiny. Have them in these colors. I'm gonna say no. Maybe. I also have a bunch of these from Pink Fresh Studio, but I think this pink is a little too bright. No. No. Maybe maybe not the white ones either. These are the perfect size too. I have these from Felicity Jane. They're a little bigger. Maybe these pink ones? I was really hoping one of these would work. But they don't. Because they're the perfect size. This pink is the wrong pink. Okay. That's also the wrong color. Then I have more golds. The trick book. Oh, okay. I don't even know. Oh. It's finding letters that I have available. Let's try these. And see if they work. actually like those fonts, and I like the color, so I'm gonna go with that. My little bowl of puffy stickers here. Just want to make sure that you're in frame. There we go. I think I'm just gonna go with that. So let me put this down. Okay, so I think this cover is good. And so now I have to work on these pages, and let's see. I know for the 52 Weeks of Me, the first prompt was currently, and in this one it's who I am. It's an introduction to yourself, and I think I'm going to do that. Just put an introduction to myself in here. So I've already printed photographs, and these are all random photographs. They're all of this year, but not like currently. So I think that was the most current photo of myself. And I have these, and these, and then those are my dog. And I have this one and this one. So I have these photographs of myself. These I printed off 3x3, and I think these are 4x4. I really love this. This is my Get Messy photo. It's kind of goofy, and I really like it. And this is my current profile picture on like everything. So that would be awesome over here, and then do the journaling here. Or I can go with a smaller photo. That. I kind of like these three though, so I think because of the mint green color, I really like that. I think I'm gonna go with that one, actually. Make it decent. Now, do I want to back it? No, can't be green on green, but I do need to back it on some paper. So I'm just looking through what I have here that are scraps. I might actually have to use a 6x6 paper. So I don't want anything green. And again, I'm using all of the like older collections from Maggie Holmes. This is actually a Studio Calico paper, this pink one here. So I've got some kind of warm colors and some neutrals, and then this one, I like this one because it has all these colors that can pop out. I also have these frames. They're from Dear Lizzie's Polka Dot Party, and I think they fit perfectly on a 4x4. And so this is definitely an option instead of backing it on paper. I like these polka dots, they're so cute. I think I like the polka dots. Now I'm wondering if I still want to back it. Okay, so I apologize for that. I think my camera cut off, and so you didn't really get to see what I did here, so I'm just going to explain. I just took a fine ballpoint pen and I did some scribbles on the back, so that's where these lines come in, and I just kind of I lined up these die cuts here and this hello, and I just ran it through my sewing machine. I tucked this little die cut underneath and I just glued the whole thing down. So that's really simple. That's what I did there. So now I have to work on this side, and this is where I kind of want my journaling to be, and I don't exactly know what I'm going to do on this side. I was thinking of using a journaling card. I was going to use a journaling card to do my journaling, and I think I was going to do, I guess, the currently, or it's supposed, this, I want this to be like an introduction to me, so I'm guessing I should do like a currently or something of that nature here on this side. But none of these seem to fit well. Let's see what else I have here. If I do something like this, I would really want to put some string in that. I wonder if I like that little girl or this one. Or I think I have a mint green one here too that I can use. Right, something like that. I'm thinking something along this lines. I'm wondering if I want to do some watercolor or cover this with gesso a bit before I do this. I'm wondering. I'm debating. Let me see, what do I have in here? Because I have some cards in here as well. I think I'm gonna stick to the old darling stuff, even though I kind of really like this one too. Only because I need to match up these colors here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna get some twine for that. I have to figure out exactly what type of journaling as well would I want to put on here. Like if I want to put like the basics, like my birthday or my age or stuff like that. I don't exactly know. But I do want to embellish this, so let me go ahead and glue everything down because I'll probably do my journaling last. Another thing I can probably do too is I can add extra journaling in a glycine bag. Do I have... I'll probably have to get a smaller one though. So let me just glue all this stuff down. I think I'm good with how this is. And again, I do think I want to embellish more of this. So I have to pull out my stickers and see what I have there. Eventually I want to get a bit more adventurous in this book and take out all of my mixed media stuff and maybe do some watercolor or something on the pages. I know in the original Happy Little Moments class, that's what Maggie does. She does a lot of watercoloring in her books, so I think that would be cool to do as well. Now I have the stickers that I pulled out. I have Craft Market, I have Maggie Holmes Confetti, and I have Wonder. And those are the ones that I kind of pulled out. And then of course I have my Maggie Holmes sticker book here. But I kind of wanted to work with some of these because they're more on the older like crepe paper design. You know, I think the newer crepe paper collections, they still have like that vintage feel, but they're more like on a whiter side, whereas these are like the stickers and the papers, they look a bit more aged. And that's kind of what I want to go for here is more the aged look. So I pulled out these guys because they were the ones that had that aged look. I like that start here. Maybe that. Cute kid. This one's more of a celebration, birthday themed. She's eating an ice cream, so I like that little ice cream. Would be so cute. Okay, gonna look through my Maggie Holmes. Don't exactly know. I feel like something needs to be here. Hello. Hello, hello. I have like enough hellos, right? I think I have enough hellos. wonder what would look nice right here. Hello, love. I have enough hellos. Like, oh, hello. You see hello a lot, like in scrapbooking collections. Like, everybody uses hello. Yeah. I would love like a thing that says maybe "this is me" or something like that. So happy, my happy place. This makes me smile. Details to remember. Well, these are the same ones. But something that would say like "this is me." That, or maybe I just get some alphas and just write that out here. So I think I might just do that. I know, you know, these two had little alphas in the back. Now to find the one that would match. Maybe this one, since I have some of that black and white happening there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write out "this is me." Like right here, maybe. Yeah, I think right there. Right there. The sharpest words wanna cut me down. Every time I think about that, I hear that song in my head. Send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Gotta straighten these guys out though. Oh, little thickers, or little sticker alphas, really. These aren't really thickers. Maybe I can use the lines here to line up my alphas. Okay, I might have to move it over. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. I absolutely love that movie and that soundtrack. You have no idea. I still play it. Like, I play it like if I'm on Spotify and I'll listen to something else, and then I'll get bored with listening to that something else, and that soundtrack always goes on. It's like, yep, gotta listen to this. It's The Greatest Showman, and if you haven't seen the movie, you should go see it, or you should watch it. It might be out already, like on DVD or something. And if you have not listened to the soundtrack, Spotify has it. I'm pretty sure Amazon will have it as well, but Spotify does have it. So you can go ahead and listen to it. It is awesome. It's like the soundtrack, the music is just so, it's so good and it's so inspirational. And it's just awesome. So I realized that the this and the, this is me. I had to make sure that I was writing that right. The is and the me are the same because they're two. The is and the me are the same because they're two letters. So I may not want to center it because then it'll be like that. Actually, that's fine. We could do that. I feel like I need to put something here like a heart or something. So marching on to beat our drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. Maybe one of these little hearts? This is me. Loved. Like that loved. So cute, recorded. This is me recorded. It says recorded there. Let's see here. Wild Spirit. Or maybe this arrow, because it brings in that wood, like that fake, you know, that little fake wood. This Wonder collection has a lot of that wood, like sort of like that vintagey wood element in here. Yeah, these things, I cut them up. When I make travel journal kits, like if I'm making a kit for my trip to take with me to travel journal, I tend to go through everything that I have, and if these sticker sheets, if there's like a sticker, instead of taking the whole thing, I just kind of cut it out. So a lot of them are just like cut up and like a hot mess and stuff like that. Okay, an arrow going up like that. And so these guys are just like a pain in the butt to like put back into their plastic. What eventually I would love to do is maybe cut them all up, like cut out all the stickers, cut them all apart and put them in a bowl. Maybe that'll be easier to like use up. I don't know. I try to keep them within their collections as long as possible. But a lot of the times, a lot of my stuff just ends up being tossed in. Like all of these are all puffy stickers. And so I take the sheets of stickers and I just cut them up and I put them in here. And actually, for like, I do the same thing with chipboard. Certain chipboard lends itself to being cut apart, especially the ones that come in like thicker sheets. Not the 12 by 12, but like the 6 by 12 thicker sheets. Those I can just cut. I just can cut all the little elements apart and I put them in a jar. And I really like sifting through all this stuff, you know. I might actually look in here and see if I want to add anything else to this page here. So let me do that. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about just looking through. These guys are all sticking. Like, I don't know what happened to their backs, but it's fine. There's just something so nice about just looking through all this stuff. Like sifting through all the pieces. I really like it. I really like looking at it. And I got this idea, to be quite honest, from Seuss Fish. She, like, if you see how she works, she kind of cuts everything up and rummages around. Like, I don't know if she still does it, but she would keep like buckets full of like paper, things that she fussy cut from larger size papers, and stickers, like those sticker sheets, she would cut them up and everything. So everything's like a little little pieces of things, and then she would just kind of rummage through it. I actually really like rummaging through these stickers and like the thickers. I tried it with my ephemera and did not work. I don't know, for some reason I prefer the ephemera, my ephemera, to be in like collections. So I put them in these little baggies. I might have gotten these on Amazon, or yeah, they're I believe they're 6 mil. They're 6 or 8 mil plastic Ziplocs, and I believe these are about 5 by 5 inches. And you want a thicker mill, and that's just the thickness of the plastic. I think these are 6. If these are not 6 mil, they're 8 mil, but they're thicker than like your regular Ziploc bag. And these are 5 by 5, and they're perfect to store ephemera from your ephemera packs. And so I store them by collection, or at least close enough to collection, in these. And then I have them in a photo box. So I have one of those, you know, those photo shoe boxes that you get at Michael's. I have one, and I sort of repurposed it. I covered it with some paper and everything, and they sit there. So I have them like that. Since these are 5 by 5, I have them overlapping like that. So one here, and then the other one go here. So it's easy for me to flip through them. And that is how I store my ephemera, and I have a lot of ephemera. I tried the whole dumping them all into a box and kind of sifting through like that, but again, that did not work for me. It works for Seuss, but it doesn't work for me. So I have to have them in collection, and generally I work by collection for the most part. Or what I do is I create kits before I work on anything. So I pick my papers and I pick the colors that I want and everything like that, and I work in that way. So I don't actually know what I'm looking for here. I'm just like pulling out all the stuff to see if anything would work. And I have a lot of these things because say these hearts. I have a lot of these hearts. These are I believe they're Bella Boulevard. I'm not sure if there's illustrated face ones, but I think they're Bella Boulevard. And it's just a bunch of white puffy hearts, and they come in 3 different sizes. And so when you cut them up, I have like a lot of white hearts. I have a lot of white hearts. These were Freckled Fawn, and they come in stars and hearts, and they alternate, so it'll be like that and then the opposite of this one. So I have a lot of those too since I cut them all up. I like that. So I have a lot of little pieces, and I have a lot of these little cats, and they were from a Kiki K sticker sheet that I had like 2 of, and so of course I have like a bunch of these little mini cat stickers. A lot of cat stickers. I have a lot of these. These are Felicity Jane. These I kind of left them in their little chunks because this is actually a full sheet, and well, that's a full sheet. I bought the extra. That's a full sheet, and I just kind of cut it up. It's easier to store because sometimes when you cut things up tiny, they kind of get loose from their paper backing, the acetate backing, and they stick on everything else. So I have a lot of those that are sticking on everything else, which is fine because when I use them up, they'll be used, but happy. I like this one. I don't know where I'll put it. I'm trying to see what else I have. See, like that. It's lost its acetate, so it's stuck on this piece. That's fine. That is fine. I have a bunny here. That's probably from the Cute Girl collection. Remember when? No. I have a lot of these speech bubbles. They're from Heidi Swap. Big old butterfly. But yeah, I'm making a huge mess here. It works. Love. Think happy. These cute little birds that got stuck on that piece. Yeah, so I have a lot of these little pieces everywhere. That's probably like the only problem, is that when you want to dig through when you want to dig through all these pieces, you create a big giant pile of the ones that you're not, well, like this one, the ones that you're not gonna use on the page. Then you gotta put it all back. It's another little heart there. Yeah, this page is in dire need of some puffies. That's so cute. That's a Felicity Jane. So tiny, I would never like seen that. That little butterfly. I don't know why I cut it up so tiny, but I mean it is a tiny sticker, but you know I could have kept it on a bigger sheet. And all the little pieces, they all end up at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. Like this tiny little heart. They all end up at the bottom. You don't see the bottom pieces as often either. Tiny little hearts, stars, and stuff. Okay. So let me see what I have here. Pulled out a bunch of these little flowers. I have these hearts. I don't think that would work. I love this pop of pink, but if I do a pop of pink here, I have to put a pop of pink somewhere over here. So maybe not. I have these birds. Again, I have that. I love this. This says love, and this one says hedge. That is, I think, it's from a Kiki K sticker sheet, and I think it means hello in like Swedish. So that'd be really cool. Just to add another hello, you know? So that is this page. I feel like I should have something coming out on this side. I don't know what. Something. It just feels a bit bare on that side there. I have a lot of little stuff in this one. This is it's a mixture of Maggie Holmes' style board and flea market. That's what's in here. Since I didn't have, and I don't think I had like enough of just one, I decided to mix them. And then some of them are cut aparts from, again, Project Life cards like these, and these are from the 6x6 cut apart sheet. A lot of the little pieces. These are the branding strips from the 6x6 paper pads. I keep them all. Oh, like what I found here, this says, "This book belongs to." That's cute. Alright, I don't know about that. I definitely need something here for sure to stick up like that. I'm not sure about those two pieces though. I like these two. I think they're a little too vintage. So I'm gonna look in a different pack and see what I find. I'll look at the confetti one because confetti is a little bit more modern than those older Maggie Holmes collections. The thing is, I probably won't find one that's small enough to fit there. Also, I'm gonna put the ice cream. Cute. That is very cute. I have this piece, it's a little too big. Yeah, these are like way bigger than the ones. Those were, the little small pieces were the cut apart sheet from a 6x6, so of course they're going to be small. I don't know what I have here from the printouts, the ephemera pack. The ephemera that I printed out and fussy cut. I think these are also kind of printed off all of this really big as well. Little attitude, that's so cute. Yeah, I don't know, what do you think about these flowers right there? That sort of fills up the space a bit. And it matches, of course, because it's part of the Oh Darling collection. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these flowers because they sort of fit better. And it's just a color thing. And then I think this page is finished. I have to figure out exactly what I want to journal on these cards here. Sorry about that, got caught off again. I don't exactly know where you got caught off, but all I did was put this flower down and some stickers here, and I'm gonna do my journaling off camera because I find that when I do it on camera I misspell words and all that other stuff, so I'm gonna do it off camera. I'll probably just put the date here, like today's date, my name, my age, my location, and then a little bit about me here, and maybe I'll do a currently page on the next page. But I was explaining how I took out some of the papers, so I just kind of found the middle of the signature and I just kind of ripped out these 3 pieces. So this is pages 5 through 16, and I then glued pages together so that you wouldn't see where I ripped it out from. So this is page 22, and in a future video when I continue to work in this, I'll probably rip out a page on camera so you can see. But yeah, so before my camera dies again, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'll probably include some photos of when this is actually journaled on so you can see the whole spread. And yeah, so thank you for joining me in this part 2 of this Book of Me project. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!